MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Roy Oswalt, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Oswalt ready, the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oswalt, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hayward is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Working on striking out the side in the first. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. Sandberg up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's a perfect top of the first for Roy Oswalt. Cubs are turned away and the Reds are coming to bat after a break. You're watching MLB Network. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Into the box now, Orlando Cepeda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Babe Ruth, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Smiley has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Cepeda aboard here at first with nobody out. Comes set and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Happ is right there, one down. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, this club really needs Yadier Molina to find his swing. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in steps the left-handed hitting Johnny Damon. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Count even now at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And Damon watches one that misses for a ball. 3-1. Ryan Sandberg will be next. The 3-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Lifted into center field. Baez shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, second.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Ryan Sandberg, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. A runner on first with 2 away. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. We are still scoreless. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Two and two to the Cubs catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4.
First and second now with one away.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Here's the 0-1. Now both runners on the move. Off that and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now for the Reds, Yadier Molina set to lead off the home half of the second.
Yadier Molina.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And now a pitch on the way. In the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Schwarber moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting seventh, right
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. A couple of hits for him and 4 trips to the plate last night. Smiley steps into the windup. First pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. And now the Cubs pitcher, Drew Smiley, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Drew Smiley.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Schmidt has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Here's Addison Russell. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Riding in once again, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. Digging in, Cal Ripken. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Now batting, first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
In now, Orlando Cepeda. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Babe Ruth hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to first. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Johnny Damon. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Here's the 1-0 now to Damon. Right over the middle, knee high. So 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Smiley gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We've played 3 full, 2-0 Cincinnati. Here's Jason Hayward now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A 1 pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. And a breaking ball stays outside. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball to straightaway left. There to play it is the Babe. 1 down.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and a strike. Oswalt ready, the 1-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year. And that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. but it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park, to the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
The batter, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now the 2-2 from Oswalt. Full count now, 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Schwarber stands at first with 1 out. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And he is in there.
Well, I'm excited to see the data on that base hit because it was screaming off the bat. And Show Track tells us that the ball came off the bat at 117 miles an hour. One of the more impressive numbers you'll ever see.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hit hard to short. Ripken has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out.
So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another chance, Ryan Sandberg.
Second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And he just misses with a curveball.
1-1.
So 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Happ picks it up.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now a snap throw to first, just keeping him close. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-2.
And there's a base hit on the line. And he's safe. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Line towards center field. Happ has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Throw won't get him.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And set to stand in a guy who's still very dangerous even this deep into his career, the free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Snap one over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back standing. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Sliced hard, but foul. The 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And Vlad had a rip at this one, but comes up empty, so he's down on strikes.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
At the plate, Cal Ripken. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set, and the pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. And we are tied 2-2. Albert Almora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Addison Russell. As he'll take a look at ball one. Russell is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance into the upper deck and gone. A solo home run for Addison Russell. Home run number 9 on the year, and it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Guerrero is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. No hits to this point. First pitch.